Did you know humans are the only animals on this entire planet who question their own existence? Humans are the only ones who ask the questions like why do we exist, who created us, and what is our purpose in life. Hello and welcome back to Dear Zindagi. So, as I told earlier, that man asks these questions about existence, about and since so many years, there have been many philosophies which kind of answers these questions. And let's talk about the three main philosophies which kind of are the biggest philosophies which are considered that okay. So the first and the most oldest philosophy which humans have been into since years immemorial is theism. So theism, or what we call it as believer, or a person who believes in a higher power. It can be God, it can be an energy, it can be universe, it can be anything. So since so many years, humans have developed religions for the same purpose. Like we believe that there is a higher power, there is a God who created this world, who kind of protects this world and will also be responsible for destroying the world. So there are multiple ideologies like Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, and so many who since years and years we are following them, and it kind of gives you the answer to these existential questions. And there are very certain answers. Some have um proofs, some don't have proofs. But yeah, this is one of the most followed philosophy. This is one of the most believed philosophy. And yeah, some people go through religions to explain this. Some people just believe in some energies or powers. Theism or religion has been one of the biggest philosophy which is accepted by the entire world since so many years. One of the reasons why believing in God or a higher power has worked for so many people since so many years is because religion gives you a kind of sense of surrender. And in this crazy world, when a human has to go through so many things, a sense of surrender to a higher entity calms your nerves down. It relieves your anxiety, and it gives you a sense of calmness. That is why the biggest power of these religions since so many years have been this sense of surrender. That's why many philosophers also say that religion was created by humans. God was created by humans. It was gods are the humanized version. Why? Because we created it to calm ourselves down. So yeah, this is one of the philosophies. The second and the most widely accepted one is atheism, that is, who do not believe that God exists. So, atheism is mainly based on science. Atheists believe that science is everything. What can be proved substantially, what can be seen or perceived through our senses, is what is real. So, yeah, atheism is kind of very popular nowadays. So, yeah, atheism has its own um, this thing like if they have a very scientific approach to this situation of existence. The third ideology, which many people actually don't know about, but it's been there since many years, is agnosticism. So agnosticism basically means that we actually don't know. We don't know, like, if God exists, if God doesn't exist, or if there is a power, how we were created, how did the Big Bang happen, all these things. Everything is a question mark. Maybe we will know, maybe we will never know. So this philosophy is, I think, the most open philosophy. It gives you a lot of chance, it gives you a scope, it gives a wide array of research so that you can discover on your own through your own life experiences, through scientific research, or whatever accumulation of experiences you have in your entire life. to decide yourself that what do you believe, what was your purpose. So it is much more open, it is much more relieving. It is not negative like nihilism, but it also gives you a sense of positivity that yeah, everything is there, it exists, it's a little absurd. We don't know what exactly it is, but we can figure it out. And even if we don't, that is also totally fine. So yeah, these were the three philosophies like atheism, believers, and agnosticism. Um, it depends on an individual what you want to believe, what you don't want to believe. Again, believe is a very strong word. So yeah, so these are the philosophies. There are multiple other philosophies as well, like nihilism and all, which we should not go into. These are the three most widely accepted and I think more logical three philosophies, and they have been there since so many years. So yeah, this is what it is. And finally, at the end of everything, the main thing is at the end of your life how happy you were or how much you know regret-free, borderless life have you lived matters the most. So yeah, let me know what you uh, believe in, which philosophy do you relate to the most, and yeah, let's let's learn more and more about all these things. Thank you for watching the video, and yeah.